All right, so pull up the chart of PI industry. There's a big story which was panning out there. Yesterday we saw a news report of a Chinese competitor planning higher capacities in one of the areas of business which PI has derived over 50% profits from. Stock fell 10% yesterday despite of giving a clarification at market closing. Today again there was almost a 3% fall coming into the stock. But during the day we spoke to the management, and Mr. Sarana, the joint MD of PI Industries, told us that it doesn't really make a material impact on their business near term, medium term anyways. So we spoke to the management. We also spoke to some of the experts who track that space and the stock very closely. Hear out both of them.
We have a clear visibility of sustaining this growth momentum. And this comes from our diversified portfolio, both in export and in domestic business, and the other strategic initiatives that we are taking. In some of the markets where generalization happens, obviously some pricing impact comes, but that is more towards the marketing margin aspect of the lead player in those markets. Okay, but at the same time, the development spend also gets optimized. So at the market leaders place, whether it dramatically impacts margins, I'm not too sure, because while on one side optimization or reduction of price happens, but at the same time volumes go up because the overall market goes up.
So we don't think so it will have that much detrimental impact to see that kind of fall that we witnessed yesterday, because PI is largely into exporting pyrosulfane plus mixtures of other molecules. So this process has been patented by QMI till 2032 and 2034. So for 7 to 8 years, they have a clear headroom where they cannot be affected by any competition in US and Latin American markets. So that would protect them from any Chinese competition over there. As far as the domestic market goes, PI has a small proportion of pyro, and the pure pyrosulfane in US has been patented till 2025. So the company will not have a very significant impact of another Chinese competitor coming in, since it's patent protected till 2032 and 34. Also, the company has recently invested in pharma business. So again, that would eventually grow up. So this proportion of pyro of 35 to 40% of the revenues will eventually come down as the company diversifies its revenue. So we are very much confident on PI Industries at Axis, and I think any further dip from the current levels would be a good buying opportunity for long-term investors.
Well, that's the story on PI. But moving on, we spoke to N. Chandrasekhar.